Today on MTG Unpacked, it is part 3 of the Patron Snack Pack construction, and we have Tezzeret here to do the pack blessing duties if needed. Alright, so there are so many patrons for March 2019. We're going to need 4 videos, so there's going to be another one later today, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so the first patron today we have MacLeod II. Thank you for being a patron, sir. And the usual routine here, we'll get 5 commons here, so that's 4, 5, and then uncommons 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then a foil, and a rare or mythic, and a second one. And then for the future snack packs here in this video, we'll be speeding that process up so you get the idea. Alright, let's get started here. We start off with a Viashino Sand Scout. So that's pretty cool, one of these old school sets. Deathbloom Thallid. Reflecting Mirror. I wonder if they had foils back then. Probably not. That's the dark. So I think the first foils were around in Urza block. Leave a note in the comments if I am incorrect there. Slash Panther from New Phyrexia. Skirk Prospector Creature Goblin. 1/1 for a single mountain. Sack a goblin, add a mountain. There we go. That's what we're looking for. And uncommons here we have Shanna Sisay's Legacy, Hellkite Whelp, and an extra rare already. Okay, so that is our wild card. We'll grab an extra rare here, pop that back here. Hopefully nobody saw what that was. Okay, Crook of Condemnation, Vindictive Vampire, and a nice full art foil swamp from Hour of Devastation. And holy moly, the big hit, Recruiter of the Guard. So this is creature, human, soldier, 1/1 for 3 mana. When Recruiter of the Guard enters battlefield, you may search your library for a creature card with toughness 2 or less, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. So you may have seen this one on the video the other day. Fantastic pull there. And your second rare is Rishkar's Expertise, sorcery for 6, draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. You may cast a card with convert mana cost 5 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. And the third rare is Ingruk's Wake. So this is a sorcery for 9, destroy all creatures you don't control and all planeswalkers you don't control. I imagine that would be a pretty crazy card in EDH. Or even Modern. Leave a note in the comments how that has worked out for you in those formats. Alright, thank you Michael for being a patron. Next up we have KTW. Good luck Katie, I hope we get you some nice pulls today. Alright, there we go. Let's get stuck into this. We start off with a Will-Forged Golem. Verdant Eidolon, Marsh Gas, that is pretty cool. What is that from? Another, looks like the dark, you can barely see that moon there. Disenchant from Ice Age. Getting all the old cards today. Hurloon Shaman, Summon Minotaur from Weatherlight, I believe that is. Uncommons we have Karzai Deceiver, Claim to Fame, one of those split cards, and an extra rare here. You get Biomancer's Familiar Creature Mutant, 2/2 for 2 mana. Activated abilities of creatures you control cost 2 less to activate. This ability can't reduce the amount of mana, and ability cost to activate 2 less than 1 mana. Tap it the next time target creature adapts this turn. It adapts as though it had no +1/+1 counters on it. We've got this creepy looking mutant creature there. And Justice Strike, excuse me, Sanctum Spirit, and a nice foil Fog. And your first rare here is Gutter Bones, creature skeleton warrior, 2/1 for a single swamp. And he enters battlefield tapped, pay 1 and a swamp. Return him from your graveyard to your hand. Activate this ability only during your turn and only if an opponent lost life this turn. Some cool artwork there. And Growth Chamber Guardian. So this is a creature elf crab warrior. 2/2 for 2 mana, has adapt 2 if you pay 2 in a forest whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on Growth Chamber Guardian. You may search your library for a card named Growth Chamber Guardian, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Alright, so there we go, Katie. I hope you enjoyed those pulls this month. Thank you for being a patron once again. Moving on, we have MTG Things. So let's hope we can get you something nice today. Alright, good luck, sir. Right off the bat. Okay, so we have another wild card here, people. You know what that means. Extra rare. Set that aside, and at this rate I'm not going to have any rares left. I'm going to have to do some restocking here. Alright, pop that back there. And we have a Burglar Rat, creature rat, 1/1 for 2 mana. When Burglar Rat enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. Absorb Viz. Raise Dead. It's pretty cool artwork on that one. Phyrexian Furnace. Icy Manipulator. First the uncommons here. You get a bonus mythic. Narumeha Master Wizard. Legendary creature human wizard. 3/3 for 4 mana with flash. When she enters the battlefield, copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets for the copy. Other wizards you control get +1/+1. And an Inner Demon. Kitchen Finks. There we go. That's a nice pull. Blast of Genius. And a nice foil rare. Urza's Ruinous Blast. Legendary sorcery for 5. You may cast legendary sorcery only if you control a legendary creature or planeswalker. Exile all non-land permanents that aren't legendary. Oh, another nice pull. Back to Basics. Excuse me. Back to Basics enchantment for 3. Too many rats and goblins. Non-basic lands don't untap during their controller's untap steps. And that is a pretty cool pull from Ultimate Masters. Next we have Revel in Riches enchantment for 5. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, create a colorless treasure artifact token with tap, sack this artifact. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool, and at the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 10 or more treasures, you win the game. And a mythic. Verix Bladewing, legendary creature dragon, 4/4 for 4 mana, has kicker 3, so you can pay an extra 3 as you cast a spell, has flying. When it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, create Karox Bladewing, a legendary 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying. Alright, so there we go, sir. Hope you enjoy those pulls this month. And if you too would like to get in on the pack cracking action like all the patrons here, I'll leave a link to the MTG Unpacked Patreon in the description for this video. Next up we have Paper Time. Alright, so let's see what we can get for you today. Alright, got a bit of a spoiler there, one of those double-faced cards, so sorry to ruin the surprise there. Alright, let's go. We start off with Wall of Vines. Gaia's Touch. It's pretty cool, another old one from the dark. Holy moly, standard pack. Alright, so we know what that means. We'll grab a standard pack here. Have Tezzeret do the pack blessings and set that aside. Alright, Shivan Fire, Frightful Delusion, Uncommons Urza's Tome, Wall of Frost, Oltek Bloodseeker, Conclave Cavalier, Cult Guildmage, and where is Jace when you need him? Like to do the Jace puppet show. And a cool foil island from Kaladesh. And your first rare here, which we actually spoiled, Journey to Eternity. So it's a legendary enchantment aura for 3. Enchant creature you control. When enchanted creature dies, return it to the battlefield under your control. Then return Journey to Eternity to the battlefield transformed under your control. And let's see what it turns into. Turns into Atzel Cave of Eternity. Legendary land. Tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Pay 3, a swamp and a forest. Tap, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Some nice artwork on this one. Alright, and your second rare here is Hour of Promise. Sorcery for 5. Search your library for up to 2 land cards. Put them onto the battlefield tapped. Then shuffle your library. Then if you control 3 or more deserts, create 2 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. Alright, so let's pop those in here for you. Paper time. And crack the pack. Good luck. Hope we can get a spicy pull here today. We start off with Night of Sorrows, Slimebind, Spikewill Acrobat, Undercity Scavenger, Sagittars Volley, Blade Juggler, Watchful Giant, Final Payment, Ill-Gotten Inheritance, and uncommons we have Biogenic Upgrade, Windstorm Drake, Essence Capture, and the rare is a Mythic Biogenic Ooze. Nice. Creature Ooze 2/2 for 5 mana. When it enters battlefield, create a 2/2 green ooze creature token, and at the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each ooze you control. For 1 and 3 forests, create a 2/2 green ooze creature token. Alright, and a nice foil Stony Strength with a Simic Guildgate and a Goblin token. Okay, there we go. So let's put those aside and you'll get the Mythic and the foil there. Thank you, Paper Time, for being a patron. Alright, moving right along, we have a new patron for this month, Cody Danielson. He gets his signed Jackalope Herd card. Thanks for being a patron, sir. Good luck. Alright, let's dig into it here. We start off with, ooh, I was going to say that's Eldrazi, but it's a Thrall. Not sure what the difference is there. Feral Abomination, Druid of the Cowl, Hungry Spriggan, Creature Goblin Warrior, 1/1 for 3 mana. As trample, whenever Hungry Spriggan attacks, it gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Fantastic. Always good to see a Goblin. Sky Scanner, Cabal Paladin. Uncommons we have Leeching Sliver, Valduk, Keeper of the Flame, House Guildmage, Mardu Shadow Spear. This is from, what is that, Fate Reforged. Tormod's Crypt. And, oh, a nice foil, Yargle, Glutton of Urborg, legendary creature Frog Spirit. And your first rare is Scavenger Grounds. It's a land desert. Tap it for colorless mana, or pay 2 and tap, sack a desert, exile all cards from all graveyards. And a Chasm Skulker, creature Squid Horror, 1/1 for 3 mana. Whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on Chasm Skulker. When it dies, put X 1/1 blue squid creature tokens with Island Walk onto the battlefield, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on Chasm Skulker. They can't be blocked as long as defending player controls an island. Alright, so some nice pulls there today for you, sir. Thank you for being a patron. And incidentally, the patron packs will be opened over the coming weeks, so stay tuned for those videos. Alright, we're down to the last 2 patrons for this video today. We have Kim R. Thank you for being a patron. Let's get stuck into it here. Alright, good luck, Kim. Oh, we're off to a great start already here. Because we have a Rat Colony! Creature Rat, 2/1 for 2 mana. Gets +1/+0 for each other rat you control. A deck can have any number of cards named Rat Colony. Oh, what are the odds? Rat Colony! Yes, we get another one. We've got a growing pool of rats, and believe me, I think there's only maybe 3 rat colonies in that whole thing, so the fact that you got 2 in a row, I think that's hilarious. Melt Terrain, Loxodon Wayfarer, Tariff, so what is that, Weatherlight I believe. Uncommons we have Quickling, Tiana Ship's Caretaker, Boneyard Worm, Jorabai Merc Lurker Leech. Disgusting creature. Oh, what is this? A wild card, extra rare. Alright, let's grab that right away here. Tuck that back here. Okay, and you get a foil promo rare. Atrada the Silencer, legendary creature, vampire, assassin, 3/5 for 4 mana. Atrada the Silencer can't be blocked, and whenever Atrada deals combat damage to a player, exile a target creature that player controls and put a hit counter on that card. That player loses the game if they own 3 or more exiled cards with hit counters on them. Atrata's owner shovels, yeah, they shovel Atrata into their library, as you do. And a Planeswalker, very nice. We have Jaya Ballard, legendary Planeswalker Jaya, mythic. 5 loyalty, 4, 5 mana. Her +1 is add 3 mountains, spend this mana only to cast instant or sorcery spells. Her other +1 is discard up to 3 cards. Then draw that many cards, and -8, you get an emblem with you may cast instant and sorcery cards from your graveyard. If a card cast this way would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Very nice. And another mythic, Hazoret the Fervent. Legendary creature god, 5/4 for 4 mana with indestructible and haste. Can't attack or block unless you have 1 or fewer cards in hand. Pay 2 and a mountain, discard a card. Hazoret deals 2 damage to each opponent. This was one of my particular favorites in the recent standard. And final rare here we have Priest of Forgotten Gods, creature human cleric, 1/2 for 2 mana. Tap, sack 2 other creatures, any number of target players, each lose 2 life, and sack a creature, you add 2 swamps and draw a card. Alright, so some nice pulls there today for you, Kim. Thank you for being a patron. And finally we have Pierre-Etienne Poulain. Thank you for being a patron, sir. Let's get stuck into it. Alright, and the box is looking pretty thin right now, so I might need to do some restocking before the next video. Alright, let's go here. We start off with a Sungrace Pegasus, Centaur Peacemaker, Bog Imp. Look at that dude. Horrifying. Dub, Direct Current, and uncommons here we have Staff of the Death Magus, Embalmer's Tools, Outland Boar, Plague Crafter, Clear the Stage, and oh, a nice foil Amplifier, creature elemental, 1/1 for 4 mana. So this is a foil rare. At the beginning of your upkeep, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Until your next turn, Amplifier's base power becomes twice that card's power, and its base toughness becomes twice that card's toughness. Put revealed cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. And your next rare here, you have Electro Dominance. This one's pretty cool. Instant for X and 2 mountains. Deals X damage to any target. You may cast a card with convert mana cost X or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. And finally, a Concealed Courtyard. It's a land, enters battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. Tap it for plains or swamps. Very nice. Alright, thank you for being a patron, Pierre-Etienne Poulain. Let's tuck these in here. Alright. And then coming up later today, I'm hoping to get it done by 2 PM Central Time, the final Snap Pack video for March 2019, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings, and be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.